evening, everyone. This is Robert. RJL Network presents another exciting edition of Inside Pitch. The 1972 season is on the air. Today's date is July 17, 1972. We are at Three Rivers Stadium for a good National League matchup between the Atlanta Braves and the Pittsburgh Pirates. The Braves come into this game a record of 38-46. They are right now, they're pretty much in fifth place in the National League West, trailing the Reds, Astros, Dodgers, and the Giants. The Pirates at 54-28, well, they lead the National League East pretty much. They are right now 7 wins ahead of the Chicago Cubs, who right now are in second place. The Mets have dropped to third. So right now, the Pirates, they're in total command of the National League East. They have also a 3-game lead on the Reds, all right, for the number 1 seed in the league, but we still got a long way to go before we even get to that figure. So tonight, the Braves try to get a win here tonight. The Pirates try to give them more of a stranglehold in the NL East. What will happen tonight? Ryan Sullivan, French Lilebeoff, Brian Patterson, Brian B., and Frank Rosenk are first to join us here at the stadium by the Three Rivers. The Pirates historically won this game. Pittsburgh, 6 runs, 9 hits, and an error. Atlanta, 5 runs, 11 hits, and an error. But we'll see what Inside Pitch has to say tonight about tonight's matchup. And this should be a lot of fun, I think. And I guess we should go ahead and get started. Starting pitcher for the Pittsburgh Pirates tonight is Luke Walker. Don't know much about him. 4 wins, 6 losses, 2 saves, a 3.40 ERA. He had 48 strikeouts and 30 walks. Only made 12 starts for the Pirates that year. We are at Three Rivers Stadium. This was a pitcher's park in 72. Only 87 home runs, -1 to strikeouts, -3 to walks. So base on balls could be hard to get tonight. So we should have a good matchup here. And we are set and ready to go for a good game as DJP joins us here at Three Rivers Stadium. And Brian B., you're not going to be able to watch the All-Star game live. Well, like I said, you can always catch the replay. So we are all set and ready to go. Let's play a little baseball. Let's go to the top of the first. Leading off for the Braves will be the right fielder, Oscar Brown, a .226 average, 3 homers, and 16 RBIs. We're going to use yellow, white, and black dice. Pirates are the home team. The fans here in Pittsburgh know what happened in my 1979 replay, where the We Are Family Pirates did not even get to the World Series in my replay. 1972, can they correct what happened in 1979? But we got a regular season game. Let's see what happens. Walker, 4-4, strikeout, 10, and he got him, struck him out. Walker's a lefty. He will get Brown to strike out, and that will be strikeout number 1 for Walker, and that is 1 down. Next batter is the center fielder, Dusty Baker. Hall of Famer. As a manager, absolutely. As a player, probably not, but you could still make an argument. He had a great year in 72, though. A young Dusty Baker, I should say. 321 average, 17 homers, and 76 RBIs. Walker with the pitch. Walker, 1-1. That's a walk, and that 15 is going to be too high. Baker, 4-3, and it's a base hit. He'll hit one into right field. And the Braves get a man on first. And the next batter will be this guy. He's at first base tonight, otherwise known as the Hammerin' Hank Aaron. Hall of Famer? Yeah. One of the greatest of all time? Yeah. Is he still the home run king? A lot of people still think so, even with Barry Bonds. Aaron was still hitting in 72. 265 average, 34 bombs, 77 RBIs that year. Infield is at double play. Baker had 4 stolen bases, and he's not stealing any here. Walker with the pitch. Walker, 3-5, range play at the park. Three Rivers, 1-5. That is a grounder to third. That ball is hit to Jose Pagan, and he's not going to get it. His range is a 1, but a double play depth, it's a 0. It's an automatic base hit. That's going to be a single. Baker will hold at second base. He does not have the speed. He will hold there. And the Braves now have runners at first and second. Next batter will be the catcher, Earl Williams, a 258 average. He had 28 homers and 72, 87 RBIs. Strategy roll, and nothing on the 4. Nobody moves. Walker already in the jam here in the top of the first. Walker, 1-5, home run chance. Righty, 1-16. The 5 is good. Against the lefty, Williams needs a 19. The only way he doesn't get this is on a 20. And that's not even close. Kaboom! That ball is high. That ball is in deep to left field. Vic Davellino going back for it. He ain't getting it. It's out of here. Home run, Earl Williams. And the Braves jump out quickly on a 3-run homer by Williams. Stadium groans. So Luke Walker went ahead and pitched Williams a meatball. He put the tomato sauce and ricotta cheese on it and turned that into lasagna, and the Braves take a quick 3-0 lead. And the next batter will be the left fielder, Mike Lum. He's in left field today. 228 average, 9 homers, 38 RBIs. Vita Productions and Phoenix Knight join us here at Three River Stadium. Yes, haven't seen you in a while there, Vita. Good to see you. Walker, 3-1, strikeout, 17 will miss. Lum, 5-5, that's pop out to third base. And Jose Pagan will get that in fair territory, actually. That'll be out number 2. And now here comes the third baseman, Darrell Evans, a 254 average, 19 homers, 71 RBIs, and 72. Luke Walker, he'll go ahead and pitch. Walker, 5-1, error on a grounder. Evans, 6-1. That's a base hit. It's a hit to right field. Right fielder is Gene Kleins. His error rating is a 10. That's a 17. He'll play it right, and Evans will be safe at first. You thought the fireworks were after the game. Working nights throws your schedule off. Well, I understand that there, Vita. I get it. That'll bring up the shortstop, Marty Perez, a 228 average, a homer, and 28 RBIs. Walker can't get out of this inning. That's an 18. Nothing happening. Evans on at first. Walker, 4-1, strikeout 11, that is high. Perez, 6-3, and at the fly ball hit the right field, and Gene Kleins will get to it, and he'll put it away. 3 runs, 4 hits, a 3-run bomb by Earl Williams, and the Braves are taking a quick 3-0 lead here. We go to the bottom of the first. Starting pitcher for the Atlanta Braves in this game was Ron Schueler. I don't know much about him either. 5 wins, 8 losses, 2 saves, a 3.67 ERA in 72. 96 strikeouts and 57 walks. Leading off for the Bucks. Let's see, I'm missing my here. Hold on. Thought something was missing. Leading off for the Bucks will be left fielder Vic Davellino, 318 average, 4 homers, 28 RBIs. That's a pretty good season for him. Schueler with the pitch. 5-4, strikeout, 14 is high. Davellino, 4-5, and that is a fly ball to center field. And Dusty Baker, he will make the catch. Next up will be the right fielder, Gene Kleins. I believe Roberto Clemente was injured. He is not even on the roster for this game. So Kleins is in right field. 334 average and 17 RBIs. Schueler with the pitch. Schueler, 4-3, error on a grounder. Kleins, 4-1. Nope, that's a fly ball to center field. Once again, Dusty Baker will get to it. And now the batter will be the center fielder, Al Oliver, a 3.12 average, 12 homers, 89 RBIs. One of the more underrated players in baseball. Schueler with the pitch. Schueler, 6.5. That's a possible error. Oliver, 3.6. And that's not an error. It's a slow hit ball to first. Going over there is Hank Aaron. Schueler coming over to make the play. Oliver wasn't too slow. His base running rating is a 3. The throw to Schueler, and they got him. Side retired. So 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. That's a nice play by Aaron, who dips it to Schueler to get to first. And that retires a side. 3-0 Braves after 1. Jeff Merkland joins us here at Three Rivers Stadium. Al Oliver from Portsmouth, Ohio, on the river. That's a long time ago. Yeah, I know that feeling lately. Top of the second, leading off for the Braves will be the second baseman, Gil Garrido. 267 average, no homers, 7 RBIs. 3-0 Braves here early. Walker, 4-4, strikeout 4. Cold strike 3 on Garrido. He got him. And that is the second strikeout for Walker. Garrido probably should have swung at it. It was there. It'll bring up the pitcher, Ron Schueler. He could hit a 190 average in 72. Walker, 3.5. That's a range play at the park. Three Rivers, 3.6. That's a single plus to left field. That ball is hit to Vic Davalillo. His range is a 3. He's got it. And Schueler will have to go back to the dugout. Nice play by Davalillo, and that'll be a fly out to left field instead, and that's out number 2. And now Brown. Brown is 0 for 1. Frank Wayne Scott joins us here at Three Rivers Stadium. Rest in peace, Toby Keith. Yes, I do know he passed away. I'm not much of a country fan, but I did know some of his music, and I had no issue with it. Walker, 1-2, wild pitch, ball 1. 1-6, that's at the park. Three Rivers Stadium, 2-1, and that's a double into right field for Oscar Brown, so he keeps the inning going as he gets his second hit of his first hit of the game. And the next batter is Baker. Baker got a single his first time up and scored. Larry Heil from Portsmouth as well. Yes, sir, I think so. Strategy roll, nothing on the 15. Brown will stay there. Walker, 5-5. Against the righty, it's a base hit right past the pitcher and up the middle. Brown will come around and he will score. And Baker will hold it first. And already it's 4-0 Braves. Stadium groans. RBI single by Dusty Baker. Walker put it where he didn't really want to. And now the batter is the hammer. Aaron is 1 for 1 with a single. Strategy roll. Nothing on the nothing on the 2. Baker will stay where he is. 4-0 Braves here. Top of the second. Walker with the pitch. Walker 4-2. That's a blank. Aaron 2-1, and that's a deep fly ball to left, but it will stay in the park as Davalillo will get to that one and make the play and retire the side. 1 run on 2 hits. It's 4-0 Braves. We go to the bottom of the second. Yes, he did a lot for children's cancer. That is true, Brian B. He did do that. Leading off for the Pirates will be the first baseman, Pops himself, Willie Stargell, Hall of Famer, absolutely. 293 average, 33 homers, 112 RBIs, and one of the more loved players in baseball. Schueler with the pitch. 4-6, strikeout, 18. He got him, struck him out. Stargell not very good against righties against the strikeout mark, and that's out number 1. 1 down, and that'll bring up the catcher, Manny Sanguillen. Does anybody have a problem if I say Manny Sanguillen was one of the more underrated catchers in history? 298 average, 7 homers, 71 RBIs in 72. I checked his stats. They're solid. Schueler with the pitch. Schueler, 1-2, hit by pitch. 16 is high. Sanguian, a 2-1, and that's a ground out to second base. That'll get taken care of by Gil Garrido. And the throw goes to first for out number 2. You could almost put Manny Sanguian in the Hall of the Very Good if you want to. Next up is the second baseman, Rennie Stinnett. 286 average, 3 homers, 30 RBIs. 2 men down here. Schueler, a 6-6. Home run chance. Righty, 1-11. D8 is good. Against the righty, Stinnett needs a 2. Does he get enough of it? No. 1-3, but he does get a base hit. He'll hit that one past short, and Stinnett will keep the inning going with a single. So runner on base. And now the third baseman, Jose Pagan. 252 average, 3 homers, 8 RBIs. Stinnett is on at first, and that's a 20. Schueler fires to first to try to get him. Nope, Stinnett will get back. Now Schueler will pitch. Schueler, 2-3 against the righty. That's an automatic out. And it's a fly ball hit to left field, and it will be Mike Lum coming to get it, and he'll make the catch. No runs, a hit for the Bucks. Still 4-0 in favor of the Braves. Top of the third. And let's see what we got here. Leading off for the Braves will be Earl Williams. He hit a 3-run blast his last time up. So he is 1 for 1 with a homer. Walker will pitch. Walker, 4-4, strikeout 5, and he struck him out. Third strikeout for Walker as he gets a little bit of revenge for that. Next batter is Lum. Lum is 0 for 1. Walker, he'll go ahead. And 1-2, wild pitch, ball 1. 5-3, walk plus, that 13. That will walk him. Lum will go ahead and trot to first on a base on balls. First walk given up by Walker. It will now bring up Evans. Evans got a base hit his first time up. Infield double play. Lum had 1 stolen base, and he's not getting any here. Walker will go ahead and pitch. Walker, 3-5, range play at the park. TRS, 1-6. That's a single past second. But it's a range play for Rennie Stinnett. Infield is the double play depth, which makes his range a 3. And he's got it. Now let's see if they turn it. 3, 4, 5. Shortstop pivot Hernandez +1. A 1-5. It's a double play. They got it. Side retired. Great play by Rennie Stinnett on a 4-6-3. And nothing across except a walk. We'll go to the bottom of the third. Leading off for the Bucks will be the shortstop, Jackie Hernandez. A 188 average, a homer, and 14 RBIs in 72. Schueler will make the pitch. Schueler, 4-5, strikeout, 18 is high. Hernandez, 2-4. That's a ground out to shortstop. That will be Perez taking care of that. Then he'll toss it over. Here comes the pitcher, Luke Walker. He was an 083 batter in 72. Schueler, 4-4. Walk, 9. That's too high. Walker, 5-3. And he swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that is the second strikeout for Schueler. 2 down. And here's Davalillo. Davalillo's 0 for 1. Schueler with the pitch. 5-4. Strikeout 16. That will miss. Davalillo 2-4. And that is a ground ball hit to first base. And the guy named Aaron will go ahead and get it and take it himself and retire the side. 1, 2, 3. Go the Bucks. 4-0 in favor of the Bravos. Atlanta trying to win games and get closer to 500. Pirates trying to hold on to the National League East. They're pretty good right now. The Pirates have 54 wins. The Cubs have 47. So right now the Pirates are in command of the division. Question is, for how long? And yes, we have seen division collapses. Gene Clines will lead off for the Bucks. He is 0 for 1. 4-0 Braves. Schueler, 5-3 range play. Clines, 1-3. That's a fly ball hit to center field. Going after it is Dusty Baker. His range is a 4. That's a 3. He'll make the catch, and that will be the first out. Nice play by Baker. Had to take a jump start, but he got there. Oliver is next. He's 0 for 1. Schueler, 3-6, strikeout. 16 is high. Oliver, 2-4, and that's a base hit. This one he hits into center field, and Oliver will hold it first. Here comes Pop Stargell. He's 0 for 1. Infield is at double play. Oliver had 2 stolen bases. He won't get any here. Schueler will go ahead and deal. Schueler, 2-6. Against the lefty, it's a blank. Stargell, 3-4, and it's a power hit to right field. That is an 18, and against the righty, it's just going to be a fly out to right. As getting near the track is Oscar Brown, but he'll get there, and that's out number 2. 2 outs now for Sanguillen, and he's 0 for 1. Several of the Pirates played AAA minor league ball in Columbus. Team was known as the Jets those days. I mean, they haven't wiped out 1969 in Chicago. And strategy roll, nothing on the 6. Oliver holds on at first. Schueler will go ahead and pitch. Schueler, 4-4, walk, 9. That's way too high. Sanguillen, 2-3, and it's a grounder right back to Schueler. He'll get that, and he'll take his time. Actually, he can sit down and have a sandwich. They'll eat the sandwich. Now we'll get up and toss it over to first and end the inning. No runs and a hit for the Pirates. And it's still 4-0 Braves after 4. As right now, Schueler is keeping the Pirates quiet. Top of the 5th. Walker gets back on the mound, and leading off for the ATL will be Marty Perez, and he's 0 for 1. 4-0 Braves. Walker, 5-5. Against the righty, it's a base hit right past the pitcher and into the outfield. Perez will have a leadoff single as Walker definitely not having one of his better nights. And he'll go ahead and let that gets that right past him. It'll bring in Garrido. Garrido is 0 for 1. Infield double play. Perez had no stolen bases, and he's not getting any here. Walker will go ahead, and that's a 4-2 blank. Garrido, 4-6, and that is a grounder to second base. Let's see if they turn it. 2, 3, 4. Shortstop Pivot Hernandez, +1, a 1-5 will be a double play, and they turn it easily. 2 outs. So a nice, easy 4-6-3 double play. It'll bring up the pitcher, Schueler. He's 0 for 1. Walker, he'll go ahead and pitch. Walker, 4-1, strikeout 3, swing and a miss, struck him out. And the inning is over. 4th strikeout for Walker. And actually a pretty easy inning without minus the hit. No runs and a hit. We go to the bottom of the 5th. Schueler, he can pitch to 26. Walker can pitch to 23. And we will see what happens here. Who leads off? Leading off for the Pirates will be Rennie Stinnett. And he got a base hit his first time up. May he rest in peace. Bottom of the 5th inning, 4-0 in favor of the Braves. Pirates trying to solve Ron Schueler. Schueler, 3-1. That's a range play at the park. 3 Rivers, 6-6. That's a base hit into center field. But it's a range play once again for Dusty Baker. He's already made 1. His range is a 4. Does he get another 1? Yes, he does, easily. That's out number 1. Nice play by Baker as he keeps Stinnett from getting on base. It'll bring up Pagan. Pagan is 0 for 1. Schueler, a 1-5 error on a throw. Pagan, 4-3, and against the righty, hits that into fly ball into right field, and Oscar Brown will get to it. Of course, there won't be a throwing error. It's out number 2. And here's Hernandez. Hernandez is 0 for 1. Schueler sets up and deals. Schueler, 6-4, strikeout. 16 will be too high. Hernandez, 6-3, and he flies it to left field. And Mike Lum is going to go ahead and get it. And he will retire the side. So the Pirates fly out to center, right, and left. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. 4-0 Braves after 5. I wonder if the Pirates would be doing any better if Beatles Eternally was in the chat today. I know he probably couldn't make it, but I'm sure he'll watch the replay. Top of the 6th and top of the order for the Braves. Here is Oscar Brown, and he's 1 for 2 with a double. Walker, he will pitch. 5-3, walk plus 15. I don't think so. No, that's too high. Brown, 4-2, but he does do it the hard way. He does it the easier way, and that's a base hit to left. So Brown gets his second hit of the game. It'll bring up Baker, who's having a good night. 2 singles and made some good plays in center field today. Infield is at double play, and Brown is staying where he is. Walker will pitch to Baker. Walker, 5-1, error on a grounder. Baker, 3-4. That's a ground ball. It's a ground ball to third. And that ball is hit to Jose Pagan. His error rating is an 18. That's a 7. It's an error. Everybody's safe. Jose Pagan tried to make the play, but it looks like it slipped out of his hand and dropped to the turf, and that is going to be an E5. And that is the first error on the Pirates. They did have an error in the game historically. So now runners at first and second, and that will bring up the hammer. Aaron is 1 for 2. Still nobody out, top of the 6th. Braves looking to put a hurt on the Pirates in this game today. Strategy, nothing on the 9. Walker, he'll set up and deal with Aaron. Fans at Three Rivers hoping that Walker can settle down and make a good pitch. 3-6 against the righty. Strikeout. 17, no. Aaron, 5-6, and it's a fly ball to center field. And that's going to be Al Oliver getting to that. And Oscar Brown will stay at second base for out number 1. Next batter is Williams. Williams is 1 for 2. He has a bomb. Brown still on at second. Baker on at first. Nothing on Strat. Walker will pitch. Walker, 1-1, walk, 11, and that is too high. Williams, 2-2, and that's a fly ball to right field this time. Kleins will make the catch for out number 2. Brown, base runner 2, hit the right, -1. Right fielder Kleins, a +1. A 1 or a 2, Brown will take third, and he'll hold. So now 2 away. It'll bring up Lum. Lum is 0 for 1 with a walk. Doug Hunt joins us here at Three Rivers Stadium. Strategy roll. And that's a 20. Walker turns around, fires to second to get Brown. And nope, Brown will easily get back. And now Walker will concentrate on Lum. 2 men down here, top of the 6th. Braves lead 4-0 on this Pirates team. Walker with the pitch. 3-6 against the lefty. It's a blank. Lum, 5-3, and it's a base hit past short. Brown, a base runner 3 with 2 outs. Will it be enough? Yes, it will. He will come around and he will score. Baker will hold it second. Lum holds it first, and the Braves now have a 5-0 lead. Stadium groans. 5-0 now, and the batter is Evans. Walker is tired. He's due to lead off the inning. They're going to see if he can get one more out here. but 2 outs. Now a 5-0 Brave lead. The Braves did score 5 runs in this game historically. Strategy rolls are now off. Luke Walker will now pitch to Evans. Evans is 1 for 2 with a single. Walker, 2-3. That is a blank. Evans, 2-5. And it's a fly ball to right. And Gene Kleins is going to get to it. And he will make the grab and retire the side. 1 run, 2 hits, 1 big error, which allows the Braves to get a run. And we'll go to the bottom of the 6th on a 5-0 lead here by the Bravos. Bottom of the 6th inning, Ron Schueler will pitch. Luke Walker due to lead off. He will not get a chance to make another bat. He will come back. And coming on to pinch hit for the Pirates is going to be Richie Hebner. 300 average, 19 homers, 72 RBIs. So Hebner will pinch hit for Walker, who will leave with the loss. Unless the Pirates come back. And we all know no lead is safe at inside pitch. Schueler, 2-6 against the lefty. It's a blank. Hebner, 4-6, and he popped it out. That's a pop fly ball to first base. And Aaron is in fair territory, and he's going to make the put out. 1 down. 1 down. Here's Davalillo. Davalillo is 0 for 2. Schueler, they'll go ahead and pitch. Schueler, and there goes the die. We'll re-roll that as we have Sue dice. I'll re-roll it. Schueler, 4-2. Walk plus 19. Nope, that's too high. Davalillo, 5-3. It's a base hit. He'll hit that one into left. So Davalillo gets his first hit of the game. The next batter is Kleins. Kleins is 0 for 2. Infield is at double play depth. Strategy rolls are off. Schueler will pitch. Schueler, 4-5. Strikeout 3. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that is strikeout number 3 for Schueler. 2 down. As he did get the K. And now the batter is Oliver. Oliver got a base hit his last time up. He's 1 for 2. Davalillo wanted first. Schueler looking on, and now he will pitch. Schueler, 1-2. Hit by pitch. 2. Plunk. Ouch. He did. That 2 is good enough to hit Oliver, and now runners will move up. First hit batter of the game. It will now bring up Stargell with 1 swing and a bat. He can get this game he can get the Pirates back in this game. Schueler looking on, and here comes Pops. He's 0 for 2. You kind of think Stargell is due. Schueler, he'll go ahead and pitch. Schueler, 3-2. Wild pitch. 20 is high. Ball 1. Schueler try again. 2-4. That is an automatic out. And it's going to be a fly ball deep to center field, but not deep enough, as Baker's going to get to it and make the catch. No runs, 1 hit, and a hit batter. And right now the Pirates don't even know what to do with Schueler on the mound, as they are down 5-0 to the Braves here after 6. We go to the top of the 7th. And let's see, leading off for the Braves will be Marty Perez. Pirates need a pitcher. And coming on to pitch for the Pirates is going to be... Coming on to pitch for the Pirates will be Bob Johnson. 4 wins, 4 losses, 3 saves. A 2.96 ERA. Johnson will be the second Pirate pitcher. 5-0 Braves here. Johnson, and let's see what he can do. And he can pitch to 9. So, there. Let's see what happens. Johnson with the pitch. 1-1. Pitcher result, 12. That is too high. Perez, 3-5, and that is flied to left field. Davalillo, he'll get near the foul line, but he's got plenty of room. 1 out. Next batter is Garrido. Garrido is 0 for 2. Johnson, a 6-2, strikeout 6. That is high. Garrido, 2-1, and that's flied to right field this time. Kleins will get to that and put it away for the second out. Next batter is the pitcher, Ron Schueler. He will bat. You got a 5-run lead, and this is 1972, not 2024. Johnson will pitch. Johnson, 4-2. That is a range play at the park. Three Rivers, 4-3. It's a base hit to center field. But once again, Dusty Baker being called upon to make a range play. He's made a couple in the night. His range is a 4, but he won't get that one, and it will be a base hit. Single to center, and Schueler has center field, not Baker. Center fielder is Oliver. It doesn't matter. His range is a 3. He still doesn't make it. So Schueler actually still makes it the first anyway, as I keep on forgetting he's in the darn field. And now the batter will be Brown. Brown is 2 for 3, a single and a double. Schueler on at first. Johnson with the pitch. Johnson, 5-2, strikeout 11. That is high. Brown, 6-6. That's a fly ball to center field. This time, Al Oliver will be there to make the play. Probably wondering why he was in the center field for the other team, but it doesn't matter. No runs and a hit, and the Braves still holding on to a 5-0 lead. We are at the 7th inning stretch. Sing, take me out to the ball game. I'll be right back. Don't forget, we got 10-minute ticker coming up after tonight's game. Our next game will be tomorrow night, and it will be July 20th. We will go from Three Rivers Stadium to Dodger Stadium, as we will see the New York Mets take on the Los Angeles Dodgers. Gary Gentry will be going for the Mets, and Al Downing will be going for the Dodgers. This will be our game tomorrow night for the 20th. The Mets right now 3rd place in the National League East. The Dodgers, they are 3 games under 500, so they need to win ball games before they can even think about the postseason. So Mets and the Dodgers tomorrow night. Gentry against Downing. That'll be tomorrow night's game on Inside Pitch. Manny Sanguillen will lead off for Pirates. He is 0 for 2. Schueler can pitch to 4 more batters. He'll stay out there. With a 5-0 lead here, we'll see what happens. Schueler, 2-4. That's an automatic out. And that's going to be a grounder to short, handled easily by Marty Perez. And they'll toss it over for the out. 1 down. Here comes Stinnett. Stinnett is 1 for 2 with a single. Schueler with the pitch. 6-4, strikeout 2, swing and a miss, struck him out. And that is the 4th strikeout for Schueler. The Pirates just cannot figure him out tonight. It'll bring up Pagan. Pagan is 0 for 2. Where's Beatles eternally where you need them? Schueler will go ahead and pitch. Schueler, 5-1. That's a range play. Pagan, 4-6. It's a fly ball hit to right field. Going after that one is Oscar Brown. He stunk. His range is a 1. And that's going to drop. And that's going to be over his head. Pagan's going to get a 2-out double. And he will be safe at second base. So a chance now for the Pirates to get something going. Jackie Hernandez is the next batter. Is only a 188 average. And they are going to pull him out. And we're going to see a pinch hitter for the Pirates, and it's going to be Gene Alley, a 248 average, 3 homers, and 36 RBIs. Alley will take over at shortstop. So Alley was a 3.8 plus 1. So same arm rating, but not as good range. Doesn't make many errors. So Gene Alley will come on to pinch hit against Schueler. Pagan on at second base. Alley will take over at short. And we are all set. Fans here at Three Rivers hoping for a hit to get the Pirates finally on the board. Schueler with the pitch. Schueler, 4-6, strikeout, 18 is high. Alley, 1-5, it's a base hit past third, it'll be a single. But Pagan does not really have the speed, and he's going to hold at third. So he does get a base hit, and now we'll see a pinch hitter for Bob Johnson as he will come out of the game. And the Pirates will go to the bench again, although they really don't have much of a choice here. Okay. Well, coming on to pinch hit for the Pirates is going to be Bob Robertson, a 193 average, 12 homers, 41 RBIs. Bob Robertson will try to get in a run here. So Pagan on at third, Alley on at first. Schueler is now tired, but he says he can get the out. Fans here at Three Rivers hoping Robertson can come through. He's got great home run power. Schueler sets up and deals. Schueler, 6-1, walk, 9, ball 4, and the bases are loaded. So Schueler walks, the bases loaded now. It'll bring up Davalillo, and he's a good hitter. Davalillo 1 for 3, and now we will see a new pitcher as Schueler will be taken out because Davalillo does not hit righties very well. So we will see a pinch hitter, a new pitcher for the Braves. So that'll do it for Schueler, but what a job he did. But the Braves are trying to get wins here, and we will see a new pitcher for the Braves, and it is going to be Pat Jarvis. 11 wins, 7 losses, 2 saves, a 4.10 ERA. Jarvis trying to get a hold, although the runs would still be gone to Schueler. So here's Pat Jarvis. He'll pitch against Davalillo and turns him around. 2 men down. Fans here at Three Rivers hoping Davalillo can come through with a big hit. Fans are loud, hoping to do the job. Jarvis gets the sign, and now he deals. Jarvis, 1-5, that is a blank. Davalillo, 2-3, and it's a fly ball to right field. And getting after that one will be Brown. He will make the catch and retire the side. No runs, 2 hits, and a walk. And the Pirates leave the bases loaded. It stays 5-0 in favor of the Braves. We go to the top of the 8th. And leading off for the Braves will be Dusty Baker. And he's having a good night. He's 2 for 3, 2 singles, and reached on an error. Pirates got to go to the bullpen. And coming on to pitch the Pirates will be Ramon Hernandez. 5 wins, no losses, 14 saves, a 1.67 ERA. Ramon Hernandez, pretty much the lefty specialist, and he will come on to pitch. So he'll go up against Baker. Baker will bat. Top of the 8th, 5-0 Braves. Hernandez, 5-1, strikeout 9. That is high. Baker, 3-6, and it's a base hit to left field. Baker leads off with a single. And he's now 3 for 4 tonight. What a night he's having. And now it'll bring up the hammer. Aaron is 1 for 3. Infield a double play. Strategy rolls are still off. Hernandez will now pitch to Aaron, who has a little bit more power against lefties. Hernandez, 3-3. That's an automatic out. And it is a fly ball to center field. And that will be handled by Oliver, and that's out number 1. As Aaron is now 1 for 4 tonight, and all his outs have been fly outs. Next up is Williams. Williams is 1 for 3, has a bomb in the game. Baker still on at first. Hernandez will deal. Hernandez, 5-2, possible error. Williams, 1-1, ground ball, second base, and that ball is hit to Rennie Stinnett. His error rating is a 6. That's a 20. He won't make an error. 3-2-3. Shortstop pivot alley +1, a 1-4. It's a double play. No, Baker thrown out at second, and Williams will take first on the fielder's choice. So they do get the sure out. And the batter now is Lum. Lum is 1 for 2, a single and a walk. Hernandez sets up and gets ready to deal. Hernandez, 5-1, strikeout 6, swing and a miss, struck him out, and the inning is over. So no runs, 1 hit for the Braves, and they're holding on to a 5-0 lead here as the Braves pitching is shutting down the Pirates. Bottom of the 8th, and leading off for the Bucks will be Gene Clines. He is 0 for 3. Jarvis is going to pitch to Clines. Jarvis will stay out there and pitch to Clines. Pitch on the way. Jarvis, 5-6, strikeout 9. That's a little high. Clines, 3-3, and it's a fly ball to center field. Dusty Baker, he will get to it and put it away. 1 out. Here's Oliver. Oliver is 1 for 2. Singleton got hit by a pitch. Jarvis will pitch to Oliver. Jarvis, 1-5. That is a blank. Oliver, 5-1, and that's flying to center field. Dusty Baker getting a lot of work today, and he's earning his paycheck. That's out number 2. And now Pop Stargell. Stargell is 0 for 3. Jarvis sets up in here. Stargell looking for something to hit. Pirates looking for anything on the board, for at least the fans. Jarvis, and that went here. Jarvis, 3-4, strikeout 15, swing and a miss, struck him out. He gets Stargell, and the inning is over. 1-2-3, go the Pirates. They have no answer for the Braves in this game. 5-0 after 8. Top of the 9th, it will be Darrell Evans leading off for Atlanta. He is 1 for 3 with a single. Ramon Hernandez, they are going to yank him as he is done. He would be tired after Evans, but the Pirates are going to go ahead and bring in a new pitcher, and it is going to be Bruce Keeson. 9 wins, 7 losses, 3 saves, a 3.26 ERA. Keeson will be the 4th Bucks pitcher. So here comes Bruce Keeson, also a starter, but he is in the bullpen for the game. Evans will get ready to bat, and here comes the pitch. Keeson, 3-4, strikeout, 19 is high. Evans, 3-5, and that's grounded to first base. That'll be taken care of by Stargell, and he's got it for out number 1. Next batter is Perez. Perez is 1 for 3. He has a single in the game. Keeson, a 5-2 walk, 20 is high. Perez, 3-5, and that's grounded to second base. Getting over there is Rennie Stinnett. Takes his time, makes a routine play, 2 down. And now Garrido. Garrido is 0 for 3. Keeson, he'll go ahead, set it up and pitch. Keeson, 5-4. Walk plus that 11 is ball 4. So Garrido draws the walk. And now that brings up the pitcher, Pat Jarvis. But we'll see a pinch hitter for him anyway. So the Braves want to make sure they get it. And coming on to pinch hit for the Braves is going to be Ralph Garr. 325 average, 12 homers, 53 RBIs. Got good, decent home run power. So Ralph Garr will pinch hit against Keeson here with 2 outs in the top of the 9th. Braves lead it 5-0. trying to add him extra. You never know when the Pirates can score runs. Keeson gets set up, and he will deal. Keeson, 1-6 against the lefty. It's a blank. Gar, 6-4, and it's a grounder right back to Keeson. He'll get it on a comebacker, and he'll underhand it to first and end the inning. Nothing across except the walk. The Braves are going to have to hold on to a 5-0 lead. But will we see some ninth inning magic? Bottom of the ninth inning. Leading off for the Pirates will be Manny Sanguillen. He is 0 for 3. Braves do need a pitcher. And they are going to go ahead, and coming on to pitch for the Braves is going to be Cecil Upshaw. 3 wins, 5 losses, 13 saves, a 3.69 ERA. He's actually the closer for the game. The Braves are not going to play around. They want to get this game in the books and get themselves a win. So here is Cecil Upshaw, who, of course, led the Players Association. And let's see what he can do. So Sanguillen will bat against Upshaw. Bottom of the ninth inning, 5-0 in favor of the Bravos. Upshaw, 6-4. That is a blank. Sanguillen, 6-3. And it's a line out right to second base. Garrido was there, 1 down. Hit right to Garrido. Didn't even have to move. And now it's up to Stinnett. Stinnett is 1 for 3 with a single. Upshaw goes ahead and pitches. Upshaw, 4-2. And that against the righty, strikeout. 13 is high. Stinnett, 6-2. And that's a ground ball to short. Handled over there by Marty Perez. And he'll take his time, toss it over, 2 down. And now the last chance for the Pirates will be Jose Pagan. And he is 1 for 3 with a double. Upshaw, he'll set up against Pagan. Fans here at Three Rivers hoping for a miracle. Upshaw, 3-4, strikeout 4, and they won't get that miracle. Swing and a miss, strikeout. That's your game. Braves will go ahead and completely dominate the Pirates tonight, 5-0. Stadium groans. The Pirates had absolutely no answer for Atlanta pitching tonight as the Braves quiet down the best team in the National League in this one year. And it is a win for the Braves, and they certainly needed it. They get that win. Braves will go to 39-46. Pittsburgh drops to 54-29. Braves got a long way to go, but every win does matter. Final line score coming up, and this was a quick game. We got done in 53 minutes. One of the fastest games I've ever done. For the Braves, 5 runs, 11 hits, no errors. For the Pirates, no runs, 5 hits, and 1 error. The winning pitcher is Ron Schueler. He'll get the win. Luke Walker takes the loss. Pat Jarvis and Cecil Upshaw will get holds. So a nice win for the Braves tonight as they'll go ahead and beat the Pirates. And I'm pretty sure that Beatles Eternally, when he decides to watch this replay, will kick himself for not coming in and helping his Bucks. We are not done yet. 10-minute ticker coming right up. Well, that was a fast game, guys. That went pretty fast. That game went 54. That game actually went faster than some pitchers' duels I get. That was a very fast game. Sometimes you get games like that. It is now time for the 10-minute ticker, brought to you by FastScore Baseball. So the Braves get a win on the Pirates today. Let's see how the rest of the majors does here. July 17th, California at Boston. Angels 7:51, and that is 4. Red Sox 10-6, 10:46, and that is also 4. They will have extras. Angels roll a 1, plus 4 is 5. Red Sox roll a 4, plus 1 is 5. That is a tie. Boston will win by virtue of home field. White Sox and Detroit. White Sox 654, that is 4. Tigers 913, that is 1. That's a win for the Pale Hose. Baltimore at Texas. Orioles 1456, that is 7. Rangers 352, and that is 3. That's a win for the O's. Reds and the Cubs. Reds 1255, and that is 6. Cubs 1462, and that is 7. And that game will be Cubs win. Cardinals and the Astros. Astros are in a free fall. They've dropped back all the way now down to 500. Cardinals 1412, and that is 1. Astros 1034, and that is 3. That is a win for the Stros. On to July 18th, California at Boston. Angels 1056, that is 6. Red Sox 815, and that is 1. And that is a win for the Halos. White Sox and Detroit. White Sox 855, and that is 5. Tigers 1126, and that is 3. That's a win for the Pale Hose. The White Sox are beginning to get some wins here. Cleveland at Kansas City in a doubleheader, game 1. Tribe 652, and that is 4. Royals 1243, and that is also 4. We will have extras. Cleveland 3 plus 0. Kansas City 4 minus 1 is 3. It's a tie. Kansas City wins by virtue of home field. Game number 2. Cleveland 754. That is 4 again. Royals 1633. And that is also 4. So again, they go to extras with the same score. Cleveland rolls a 4 plus 0. Kansas City rolls a 1. Minus 1 is 0, and that will be a win for the Tribe. They will split the twin bill. Oakland at Milwaukee as the Athletics continue to run away with the entire league. Oakland 10-16, and that is 1. Brewers 153, and that is 3. The Brewers actually won the first game. Game number 2, Oakland 821, and that is 1. Brewers 631, and that is 2. Wow, the Brewers took both games from Oakland, Minnesota, and the Yankees. Oakland must have had a bad day. Minnesota Twins 616, that's 1. Yankees 864, that is 7. That's a win for the Bombers. Baltimore and the Rangers. Baltimore 931, and that is 3. Rangers 464, that is 5. A win for the Rangers. Reds and the Cubs. Reds 1223, and that is 2. Cubs 726, and that is also 2. They will have extras. Reds roll a 5 plus 0. Cubs roll a 3. Minus 3 is 0. That game will belong to the Reds. Cardinals and the Astros. Cardinals 1466, that's 10. Astros 1924, that is 4. That's a win for the Redbirds. Mets and the Dodgers. Mets got some work to do. They're still above 500, but they got to stay where they're at least. Mets need to make some moves. Mets 651, and that is 4. Dodgers 656, and that is 5. No happy recap from my Mets. Braves and the Pirates. Braves 766, that's 8. Pirates 1812, and that is 1. And the Pirates can't beat the Braves. Philadelphia and the Padres. Phillies 1033, and that is 3. Padres 1365, that's 9. That's a win for the Friars. Expos and the Giants. Expos 663, and that is 6. Giants 1214, that's 1. That's a win for the Spos. July 19th, California at Boston. Angels 712, that's 0. Red Sox 1365, that is 9. A win for the Bo Sox. White Sox and the Tigers. White Sox 942, and that is 4. Tigers 652, and that is also 4. They will have extras. White Sox roll a 5, plus 3 is 8. Tigers roll a 1, plus 1 is 2. And the Pale Hose swept the Cats. Cleveland and Kansas City. Cleveland 622, and that is 1. Royals 361, and that is 4. That is a win for the Royals. Oakland and Milwaukee. Athletics 24-21, and that is 4. Milwaukee 452, that's 3. And the Athletics actually scrape a win against Milwaukee. Minnesota and the Yankees. Twins 1031, and that is 3. Yankees 1241, and that is 4. That's a win for the Bombers. Baltimore and the Rangers. Orioles 711, that's 0. Texas 244, and that will be 2. That's a win for the Rangers. Orioles, rough night. Reds and the Cubs. Reds 1263, that's 7. Cubs 1111, that is 0. And that game belongs to the Reds. Cardinals and the Astros. Cardinals 1011, that's 0. Astros 1325, and that is 3. And that's a win for the Stros. Mets and the Dodgers. Can my Mets get one happy recap tonight? Mets 465. Yep, they will. That's going to be 6. Dodgers 754, and that is 4. And the Mets will get at least one happy recap. Atlanta and the Pirates. Atlanta 1111, that's 0. Pirates 1364, that's 8. And the Pirates do scrape a win out against the Braves tonight. Philadelphia and the Padres. Phillies 741, and that is 3. Padres -1, 46, that's 2. That's a win for the Phils. Expos and the Giants. Expos 1132, and that is 3. Giants 1232, and that is also 3. We will have extras. Expos roll a 3, plus 1 is 4. Giants roll a 6, -4 is 2. And that will be a win for the Expos. That is your 10-minute ticker. If your team won tonight, congratulations. If they didn't, there's always tomorrow. Tomorrow will be July 20th. We will be at Dodger Stadium as the New York Mets will take on the Los Angeles Dodgers. Gary Gentry will be going for the Mets, and Al Downing will be pitching for the Dodgers. The Mets trying to stay above 500 and try to stay in the top 3 in the NL East. Dodgers trying to get back to 500 before they can even think of the postseason. Pretty important game for both teams tomorrow as we get closer to the All-Star break. Mets and Dodgers, Gentry and Downing. Be there or be square. Frank Rosank, Phoenix Knight, Jeff Merklin. Let's see here. Vita Productions, Doug Hunt, Brian B. And let's see. Frank Wayne Scott, Frenchly Lebeev, DJP, Jeremy Brooks, Brian Patterson, and Ryan Sullivan. I think I got everybody tonight. Thank you all for joining me tonight. Please leave a like on your way out to the turnstiles. Subscribe if you've not done so, and make sure you hit the bell. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay smart, stay strong. We'll see you guys tomorrow night. The Atlanta Braves scalp the Pirates tonight. Absolutely a big-time shutout. 5-0 Bravos. We'll see you guys tomorrow night.